Hi folks, it's Alba Galavanter here. Well, the announcement, I'll get to that in just a moment. I was hoping to be able to do SN65 CVL today for a busboy, but unfortunately it was tracking on the Unilink, so I thought I'll wait until it's come back into town and then take it up to the university again, but it's changed its screen to 3 letters, 3 words, not in service. It's gone back to the bloody depot. Ugh. And it did the same yesterday when something similar happened yesterday. I was about to get on the bus to go home at 52, and then it appeared on X36 to Glasgow as if to go, hey, you're not getting me. So I'll make another effort tomorrow. I know we're doing 106 tomorrow, but I'll keep tabs on it, see what it's doing. And tomorrow night on the way home, if it's still out in service, I can try and do a little video on board it. Failing that, we'll try again on Wednesday. I'll try again every day until I get it. That's the determined arm. Well, Jack says, what's up? I seen your lives earlier and you were on YX18 LHM and LG23 FHP while using your microphones. Well, I'm tending to do that when I'm out and about at the moment, mate, when I'm standing outside. I know it's not that noisy here just now, but I feel like you can hear me a bit better. Some of you were saying you can actually hear me better when I'm using them. It was just a quick one to say that I won't be able to do CVL tonight, I'm afraid. It's gone back to the bloody depot. And the announcement that I'm going to do is that I've went and bought Train Sim World 5 for the PlayStation 5. And I've been recording some stuff on GamerDuder, my other channel. And my intention is to upload it onto this one as well. It won't be like full train journeys on this channel. It'll just be like little short ones, like 3, 4, 5 minute videos. The full ones will still go up on the GamerDuder channel. And I've got a few videos to download tonight. Oh, hang on. There's a bus leaving the bus station. I think this is Unilink. It's not a double decker though, which is a pain, but there's a Unilink disappeared. I've got a feeling that could be CVJ, because it was tracking on the Unilink. Yes, it is. Not the one I was after. Well, this is just sticking it like a sore thumb. I'll just having a look at the tracker to see if it's on, see if CVL's gone on to another route that I could maybe take and then take a later journey home, but it doesn't appear to be going on to anything. I saw CVK sitting down at the bus station, but I don't know if CVJ's maybe got a problem. Unless the bonnet release catches maybe opening and closing. I've been thinking it might actually, yeah, it's sticking this middle finger up at me, that's for sure. It's like, up yours, pal, you're not getting on me. So anyway, going back to what I was saying, the bus today when I was going down to Haddington was alright, and then when I got off on X7 I saw a decker sitting with his hazards flashing. And I thought, that's maybe just the 106 on turnaround time. It was the 106, but it had broken down. And I thought it was every hour at first, and then I thought, nah, it's got to be every half an hour. Turns out it is every hour. I was right enough. So I need to time it right. I'll need to time it perfectly tomorrow when I get there. And I think it's just going to be the 106 that we're doing tomorrow. I might try and do... I'm going to look at the timetable, see if 120 is going to be possible tomorrow. Thingway says, are you going to the GWT London Comes to Glasgow event? I didn't even know that was a thing. When is that? I'm definitely interested in that. Jack says, why are you using LG23 FHP on X22? I think that's rare. Do you think it's rare? Personally, it's not an everyday sight. I mean, I've seen a Volvo BZL on that route. But yeah, an Enviro 200 EV on an X22, that's definitely not something you see every day. Now what's this 59 pulling away? That is SN62 AUH. I did see something a bit rare today actually. BX10 MGE Explorer D Volvo Eclipse Urban was on the 66 to Denny. That's rare to see a Volvo Eclipse doing a 66. It's usually Enviro 300. It's usually SN13COU that's on that, but it passed me on the F16 as I was getting off the X22. But yeah, I tell you what, we'll keep this. I haven't got an awful lot of charge in my phone, and this microphone might conk out at some point. If it does, I'll switch to the other one because it's fully charged. I've got some shopping there. Yep, it's on top of that bin. It's rubbish, I know. And I went and got a Too Good To Go bag at WH Smith. Too Good To Go is like an app that you can download on your phone, and you can reserve things that are going out of date that day for a cheaper price. I just do it because if it's something that I like, I don't care if it's going out of date today, I'll still eat it tonight. As long as it's not already out of date, but yeah. Kevin's coat cheese, I didn't catch the reg number of that. This is Sterling Jack, yep, you're spot on there, pal. I remember getting a Kevin's coat cheese Scania Levante one day back from Glasgow, and it was on the M8. I got it from Glasgow to here, and the stink coming off the toilet. Oh, it's disgusting. I'm not going to say too much in case anyone's at the dinner, but yes. Sewage, that's all I'm saying, that's what it smelled like. Give you the book. But that's why myself and Aaron have nicknamed the particular coach the Stinky Scanny. I don't know if it's still in service with them or not. I haven't seen it for a while. But yeah, that one is definitely not something that I'll forget in a long time. I've got one of the P1s coming down now, Enviro 200 MMC, as always. I'm going to say that's WH17GEO. And it's not. It's SN17NTY. GEO must have been the one that passed me a little while ago. Oh well. Bog bus, I would call it. Thing. It says, the bog bus. That's a good one. I like that. Bog bus, Stinky Scanny. What else? Lavatory Levante. That would be the posh bit. That would be the posh one. What? Can't think of anything else at the moment. Jack says 100% on your microphones or on your phone or microphones. The other microphone is 100% charged. This one's probably about 20% charged, I'd say. My phone is sitting at 33 at the moment, so I'll get that charged up tonight. I'm not going to bother charging up this mic tonight if it does conk out, because I've got the other one I can use, and I can just charge them both up before I'm going to be doing any streaming outside again. Excuse me. There's rail replacement coaches running between Stirling and Dunblane at the moment. I might actually do that tomorrow night for a little while, depending on what time I get back from Edinburgh, because the trains are running between Edinburgh and here. They weren't at the weekend because they were doing works on the railway line, but surprisingly LNER is not running from Edinburgh to Inverness via Stirling. They're diverting through Fife, which means I can't get the cheap train that I usually get from Stirling. But I'll double check again tomorrow. It might be operational tomorrow. We'll see. Thingway says, good one, that's interesting. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, that's that coffee coming back on me. Oh, this is the M&G shuttle that Hunter's coaches do, and I think, unless I'm mistaken, that is the Dafferazer. I'm pretty sure it is. Oh well. I'm just waiting here till 6:30 for my 52 back home. Shouldn't be too long. I was actually going to get off the X22 in Alloa and get a 52 back up to Tilly from there, Tillycootre is where I stay. And but then I thought, nah, CVL's tracking, I'll get into Stirling and try and get it. But the buggers managed to get away from me again. Oh well, third time lucky, hopefully. Either tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm not going to give up till I get that thing. Thing that says you've got 12 minutes for that bus. Oh yeah, cool. No worries, mate. Appreciate that, thank you. That's if it shows up. I mean, the 52's got a reputation for not showing up, which is pretty rubbish. Probably more rubbish than what's in that bin. And I'll recycle that joke. Jack says, go to Stirling for a change. I was in Stirling yesterday, to be honest, and I was doing a couple of full routes. Well, not a couple of full routes. I was doing a buses in Stirling video. I was actually hoping to be able to do a buses in Edinburgh video today after the breakdown on the 106, but I changed my mind and just thought, to hell with this, I'm just coming back to Dunfermline, try and do a few lives for you guys. The coffee's getting cold now. It's supposed to be a latte. Not bad for £3 at the coffee house across the road there, at the train station. I needed that, that's for sure. Right. Back to the comments. Track says, instead of Alloa, where was the lives though from yesterday? Yesterday I didn't do any lives. I just did a pre-recorded video of buses in Stirling. That'll be probably buried underneath a mountain of videos by now because I've done quite a lot today. But if you put in buses in Stirling and then yesterday's date, what date was it yesterday? It was the 22nd yesterday. It should come up with that. But yeah, I'll certainly keep this live going until my 52 comes, and then I'll switch off. And might do one later on tonight on this channel. I'll see how things go. Because I'm planning to do some stuff over on Gamer Dooder tonight when I get home. Whether it's Grand Theft Auto or Train Sim World, FIFA, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. That's what happens. Or as Aaron calls that, a Galavanter roar. Apparently a burp is a Galavanter roar. A sneeze, no, a yawn is a Galavanter meeting call, according to him. I don't know what a yawn is. But yeah, I'll get him back for that. Revenge will be sweet. But no. Next week, if I'm in a bit of a kind of worried mood next week, and I apologise in advance, it's just that Aaron's going to be out of action for a couple of days. I'm not saying why, out of respect for him. If he wants to tell you, then that's up to him. But I'm going to be thinking about him for a couple of days next week. And I can just faintly see a bus down at the bus station, and it looks like it says 52, and it's a Decker, by the looks of it. See if that's CVL. If it is, I'll be pleased. Don't get me wrong, because it means I can finally cross it off my list. Super Jam says, I've done the 141 and 140. And Drake says, you and Aaron meeting up this week? Yes, we are, on Friday. Just for a couple of hours. We're planning a trip to Manchester in July. We were discussing that on Saturday. We didn't do anything recorded or live on Saturday, so we're just discussing what we're going to do and how we're going to do it, and just planning out the cost and all that. Just planning ahead with it. We're also thinking about a little trip to Shetland as well at some point this year. And I'm also planning a trip to Liverpool, I'll sound like a Scouser, you know what I mean? That's a rubbish Liverpool accent, Galavanter. Rubbish. And I am planning something for maybe not next week, but possibly the following week. This will be a lot of filming. X95 down to Carlisle from Edinburgh. And then when I reach Carlisle, I'm going to do the return journey on the 685 to Newcastle. So that's going to be a lot of filming. Supertram says, I'm planning to do the 113 on Sunday. And he says, Jack says, Manchester sounds nice to go to. X95 is the Borders buses, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it is, mate, you're right, spot on. And then he says, I'm planning a trip to Edinburgh for the bus stop holiday park. Oh. See, I'm learning a lot of things I didn't know about Edinburgh. I didn't even know there was a bus stop holiday park. I know there was that's one of the Enviro 400s that's now doing the link. Like 62 BKO, that's been on it all day. Ah well, looks like we'll wait and see what's on 52, shall we? And see if it's a street light. God, help me. I know if Aaron's watching this live stream, he'll be saying, please let it be a street light. Please, 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 please. And yeah, if you're watching this one, buddy, very funny. Very funny. Oh, your favourites, this thing? Yeah, well, And it says, I will do the X76 to Glasgow on Saturday. Yeah, that's a good one, actually. X76, I've done that full route as well on the channel. Done it quite a few times, actually. I'm trying to say same for X62. I remember an X62 used to work for Stagecoach. Now works for Borders Buses. Ah, that's right. Excuse me. Had a bit of a sore throat the last couple of days. Don't know, I've had a cough as well for about a week, and I don't even smoke. The thing is, I don't even smoke. I've never smoked in my life. Never have, never will. I don't vape either. You know? It just doesn't interest me. But if this cough doesn't go away, I'm going to have to see my doctor, possibly. So, anyway, yeah, I've also done the X62 as well. That was a long one. Let's just say my buttocks was numb by the time I got down to Galashiels. Yeah. Imagine how I'm going to feel after 4.5 hours on an X95. Mind you, it's not full. It's not the whole way from Edinburgh to Carlisle now. It's split into two. It's Edinburgh to Galashiels, and then you get a half-hour break before you get another X95 to Carlisle. So that's maybe not such a bad thing, because I think after that I'll need a little break. And it's the same for the return journey, but I don't know when the return journey will be, because I think Arden's possibly after next Friday. I think Arden's going to be out of action for a couple of days, maybe a week, but we'll see how that goes. It's going to be all right though. It's going to be fine. He's just having something done. I'm not saying what. It's up to him if he wants to tell you. Oh no, I've just seen a bus leaving the bus station displaying Alba. It's a street light. I hope that's 51 and not 52. Please. Please don't let it be 52. Ah well, I'll leave the stream running until you see what I've got to suffer or possibly enjoy. Then Supertram says, are you planning to X24, X27 route? Yep, we will be at some point. And Jack saying, not sure, Alba will know. I hate coughs, hope you're okay. It's the worst thing. Yeah, 51, 52, like the bus number for Alba to Stirling. Thing that says, please be the 52. I've got a funny feeling that you might actually be right. I have just got this feeling. Supertram says, hands up. You'll need to stay overnight in Leaven. Oh right, aye, for the bus window at the end of April. Not necessarily, because I'm actually going to that on the Saturday and the Sunday. I was thinking about staying overnight somewhere, but not necessarily, because I can get from Kirkcaldy back to Silkwood in the same day. But I'm only doing X27 from Glasgow to Kirkcaldy. I'm not doing it all the way to Leaven, because for me getting back from Leaven is virtually impossible. So I'm just doing it between Glasgow and Kirkcaldy. Yeah, for the late morning, the early morning runs here. Oh dear God, here comes 52. Yes, it is a street shite. Oh God, here goes. Hi, just the telly, thanks. Cheers, thanks. Oh, that's a little mic that I'm using. Well, welcome on board this heap of dog puke. Anyway, I'm going to close the stream now, guys, and I'll maybe catch up with you later on, alright? Right, speak soon.